on the topic of promotional stuff, which I probably should have made a video about earlier, but I did not, we have the Keychain, which has been long overdue because I bought all of these on May 1st. It is now over a month since then, so crazy. But this should hopefully work out. Now, the reason I actually really appreciate this keychain here is because it's not like any other keychain that we've seen before. It is definitely a hefty gift with purchase, being at the $85 price point, which is where the old promotion from 2001 was, where you got this massive build or diorama. And now, instead of getting one of those, you're physically getting a kitchen, which I've already made a review for, which is fantastic. You get yourself an ATSD, which is less than fantastic, but I think you've got a decent middle ground. Is like a bar of Beskar, which is fully metallic and feels great because you do have those subtle indentations in the metal itself. You do have an Imperial logo. And so I do not advise using this as a keychain because I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And I do not want to physically ruin it, which is why I've kept it in the box this entire time. You've got the Lego Star Wars on the back, you've got VIP, you've got a little bit of legal information, as always. I love seeing the legal information, but I think it's great. It does easily stain, so you do want to be a little bit cautious of how you hold it, which is a bit unfortunate, but if you're willing to deal with this, and I think if you have one of these because you're picking stuff up, it is very nice. It has a lot of detail, and it physically makes you feel like you just went over to Moff Gideon and purchased all of his Beskar, even though he isn't technically the one that gives it to you. It's one of the people that he's working with, or technically using, but it is definitely very nice. I will pack it away nicely because it just looks really flush in this dark box with just Lego Star Wars on it. You know, you open it up and you get this bar of Beskar, and I think if you were already picking something up or got this, I think it's a great pickup. I don't necessarily think that you should go out of your way to get this, but like the kitchen, I think both of these were really good promotional items added. I can definitely understand if people were a little bit disappointed that they didn't get something like a build to go along with this, but I feel like the kitchen kind of makes up for that because the kitchen both have a build and a minifigure, but I feel like people could understand, maybe even more happy if this was like a minifigure, and instead of having this thing included, because everybody knows that kind of is annoying. You could have had two things at $85. One of them could have been an in-store thing where you got the keychain, but if you also just ordered outside of store, you got yourself like a minifigure or like a diorama again. So I feel like there's a lot of potential with this, but I think still our batch of 3 promotions instead of 2 was great this year, and hopefully they understand to do that again next year without raising the price by like 50%. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.